Good morning. Here we are at this property. So about a week ago, I sprayed moss killer, which does not kill the grass, but it does dry out the moss that's in the lawn, as you can see there. And so today we're going to work on this lawn area. We're gonna thatch, we're gonna overseed, and we're gonna apply compost. So all that brown that you see in the lawn is going to be thatched out, and we're going to reseed it. And then obviously here, that also died out, so that's going to get replaced as well with seed. The other part of this property, where I also sprayed the moss killer, and you see all the brown thatch and then all this like weeds, seasonal weeds that come in. So we're also going to thatch this lawn out and get it nice and lush again. And yeah, it should be a cool process. Stay tuned for the finished results.
It's April 26th, the lawn that we're working on today. We are going to be thatching out this lawn, but before we thatch it out, we're going to cut it really short, and then once it's cut really short, then we're going to thatch it. We're going to go thatching this way, east and west, north and south, so that way we get all the nice, or all that brown thatch out of the lawn, and get it ready for overseeding. So once we thatch it, we'll get it ready for overseeding, and then we'll cover it with a good compost layer that'll protect the seeds from the birds. It'll keep it moist, and it'll help it germinate.
And on the edges where we cannot reach with the machine, we come with a thatching rake. Here's Marcos thatching out the edges. So what you want to do is basically expose the dirt, and that way there's a good seed to earth contact. That way there's a better chance of the seed germinating. Good job, Marcos. Here we have what we use for compost to overseed. It's a Kellogg's topper, soil for lawn, side, and seed. 2 cubic foot bags, about $10 a bag. Here we're gonna use 24 bags for this lawn area. Don Cruz is unloading them.
So at this point of the project, we already thatched this area. We thatched it, removed all the thatch, the seed down. Now what Efrain is doing is it's called a water roller. It's got like 50 gallons of water in it, so it's heavy. And what that does is that it compresses the seed into the dirt, so that way we make sure that the seed to dirt contact is better than just spreading it and leaving it like that without actually pushing it down. So this is gonna just kind of make sure that the seed makes contact with the earth, and then once he's done doing that, then we're gonna put the compost on top, and then we'll program the controller to water every day to keep the seed nice and moist.
So now what we have here is a compost spreader from Lanzi, and what you do is you put in compost into the barrel, and as you roll with it, it spreads the compost, gives you a nice and even spreading of compost. He's gonna kill half the plants, but it's okay. That's just what he does. He doesn't learn. And as you can see there, Mr. Cruz, as he walks forward, spreads to the front. And you can see where the compost is spreading throughout. So we'll do that to this whole area, and then that'll give it a nice coverage.
So now in this area we haven't put the seed down, so what I'm using a Scott's Turf Builder classic drop seed. So this helps me drop the seed down evenly. It'll spread it out evenly. Seed in here, and we have a 90-10 blend. So we're gonna spread that across the area, and then you see the process. As you can see now, we have put the compost down on top of the seed. Now the only thing left is to turn on the irrigation system, which is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to turn on the irrigation system so it can water for today, but I'm also going to program the irrigation system to come on every day for the next 7 days for like 10 to 15 minutes to make sure that we keep the compost and the seed nice and moist, so that way the seed can germinate. And then once it germinates, then we could tone the water down a little bit, maybe every other day water it instead of every day. So that will be what I will be doing now. Water this area in nicely, and then we'll continue with the other areas.
So here we are, finished. Compost down, grass is watered in. Same on this side. Compost down, sprinklers are on right now. Water in that side. About a month, this grass should be the best grass in the neighborhood.